So we've gone on to Gary Moore's stable to see the Cheltenham stars of this year. However, the main star himself is here. Sire De Grugy having his retirement with Jamie Moore and his family. 17 years old now, Jamie, but he looks great as ever, and he is a proper star.
Yeah, he's a superstar in my eyes. Very lucky to come across him, and we're giving him a lovely retirement. And my kids, they hop on him and they jump him, and even little boy, he would trot him around the place. He's an absolute gent.
Yeah, when I saw him strolling through the gates, he was lovely and relaxed, not fussed about all the other horses walking around, and he looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I'll take you back to when you went to France. You sat on 7 horses, had to choose one. What was it that made him stand out of the 7?
Just that he was faster than all the others.
Simple.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I took 7 horses that day. He was the cheap one, and I did the same bit of work on all the horses, so I got a rough idea what was better and what wasn't. And I remember setting off, I was honestly 2 furlongs behind 2 other horses, and we jumped 16 jumps in 2 miles, and yeah, he overtook him, and I rung Dad straight away and said, look, we've got to take this horse. I said he's lame, he's always been lame behind his entire life. I said we might just get one good season out of him, but he's worth it for the money. And yeah, he certainly proved it.
He's an unbelievable horse. To see what he does now, when Jamie's wife rides him most of the time, Jamie's daughter rides him. She's only 11 years old and she's tiny, and his 8-year-old daughter, she rides him as well, you know. And that horse used to bolt with everybody a few years ago, and now they're jumping him like he's an old hack sort of thing, you know. And he seems to know him, but he still bolts off down the field on his own every day when he gets turned out, and you know, like all the time I'm here, he's here sort of thing, you know. It's just lovely to have about the place. If I ever get stuck for a lead horse one morning and the ground's a bit firm and I want to score one on grass, he's my man sort of thing, you know. Poor horse. So no, he's just a pleasure to have about the place, and I was very, very lucky to have him to train, you know, and that's all thanks to Jamie.
That 2013-2014 season was the pinnacle. Obviously, you were heading into Cheltenham. He hadn't actually won at Cheltenham. His only defeat that year came at the Slur. What were your thoughts heading into the champion chase itself?
I've got a rubbish record at Cheltenham, so I thought he would win. I knew he had the ability to win. And he did give me a lot of belief. Like all that season, when he won the Clarence House Chase, I know he probably didn't beat much, but the feel he gave me was just phenomenal. I've never had a feel like it off a horse since that day. That was, in my whole career, that was the best feel I've ever had of a horse, when he won that Ascot that day. And we knew he was going there all guns blazing. Then everyone told us to put him away after Cheltenham, and then he won the Celebration Chase just after that. He's just a real tough, genuine animal. You know, he took his racing, took his training. When we won at Stratford in a novice chase on a Sunday, and then he won he beat Finian's Rainbow in the Celebration
Saturday.
Chase 5 days later.
Yeah,
and people don't really do that, but we knew he could take it.
If I take you back to the champion chase day, when Sire De Grugy was one of the warm favourites really going into the contest, I think Ryan came along on that occasion. All the jockeys were all hoping that Jamie was going to get the job done. What was your thoughts on the day and during the race itself? Were you always happy with how Sire was going? Yeah,
I was always happy. He had a great position at the top of the hill, which I think is key. And he was still travelling well, you know, and I knew he'd come home well, sort of thing, you know. And obviously he did. It was a great day all round, because I went there with a kind of dislocated thumb. I came home with a broken thumb because I shook so many people's hands. You know, it's just people coming out of the woodwork, you know, to shake your hand, sort of thing. And it's something that's never happened in my life before, and to have Jamie ride him as well, it was very, very special, you know.
Yeah, such a popular victory in racing, and like I say, when the jockeys came out to give Jamie the Guard of Honour coming in, I mean, that was always special from an ex-jockey's perspective. Seeing that happen, it doesn't happen very often. No. It was great to see.
Yeah, it was, you know, like it nearly brought a tear to my eye, to be quite honest, to see that when they'd done that for Jamie, which is great. I think he's quite a popular lad in the weighing room, so long may it continue. But yeah, it's great. It's just a feeling. It's the only reason you do the job, you know, because it's not all roses, I'm afraid. You know, there's lots of things that people don't know about that go on in this game, which are heartbreaking.
Yeah,
You know, so-
Trent jumpers in particular as well.
Yeah.
It is such a tough game, and when you get a horse as tough as Sire De Grugy,
Yeah.
you literally met every dance, as you say. He ran a lot, and in that season it was only the slow which he actually got beat. He landed the big 5. The Tingle Creek 2 wins in that contest, the Celebration Chase twice as well.
Yeah.
17 wins and 42 starts. You couldn't really ask for any more.
No, it's just unbelievable. He's a freak, as far as I'm concerned. You know, like any horse that can do that is just unbelievable, and I was just very lucky to be training him.
Subscribe to Racing TV's YouTube channel now to watch more great races like this.